Hey y'all, this is Bishop Bowser here, and just wanted to speak to you briefly about what's going on with Breonna Taylor and the protests, and really bringing change, right? And so one of the things I think about, when the George Floyd situation that happened a few months ago, all the uprising that took place. And you heard a lot of law enforcement and police and city officials say, "Oh, we're going to change the laws and things like that," and nothing happened really. They did a few things that was easy to change, but that was basically it. But our communities are still being over policed, we're still being brutalized and harassed. And one of the things that I want you to understand here in San Diego is that don't get so caught up in being manipulated by what's happening somewhere else, whether it's in Kentucky or whether it's in LA or whether it's in Florida or wherever it may be, New York or wherever. But focus here in San Diego, because you fight for someone somewhere else where we got our own problems here in our own backyard. So we really need to come together to fight here, because the politicians are hardening their heart and the police is hardening their heart. They said they want to make change, but they really don't want to make change. And we got to force change for policy. We have the plan, we have the ideas, we know what policies need to be changed to affect change. And so we need your help. We need your help. We need you down to City Hall. We need you down to City Council. We need to put pressure on these county board of supervisors. It's not enough to wear a shirt to say Black Lives Matter. It's not enough to post it on their avatars, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and things like that. That say they're in unity with everyone. And then when it comes to change policy that will make a difference in how our community is policed, they're mum, they're silent, they're mute. You can't hear anything from them, right? And so they're slowly but surely trying to sneak out of all this stuff, and they're not really trying to make any moves. So while you're putting all this effort into protesting in the streets, making a lot of noise, we really need to start focusing our energy and targeting these politicians down at San Diego City Hall and down at the County Board of Supervisors and the Sheriff's Office, Sheriff Department, right? To affect and bring real change, right? One of the changes we're talking about is protect, right? Preventing over-policing through equitable community treatment. That will limit police contacts in our community. It will help folks who are on parole, probation, whether folks are documented gang members, whatever. It will kind of tell the police hands off unless a crime is being committed. And so we need your help to reduce that role in police and to really change policy, affect change, not only here in San Diego, but in the state of California. There's a lot of things that need to be done, but our focus is on the streets and protests and things like that. And I'll be honest with you, I know some of y'all gonna get mad at me, but that's not changing nothing per se when it comes to really bringing change. So you can put your little stuff on Twitter, Instagram, and all these different places, Facebook, and talk about Breonna Taylor, hashtag this, hashtag that. But at the end of the day, we're still stuck right here where we're trying to bring change. So we need you to really focus that energy, because these folks are starting to harden their heart. These politicians, the police unions and stuff are starting to harden their heart again, kind of like Pharaoh in Egypt, right? Remember when God brought a plague, Pharaoh said, "Pray for me, and that God remove the plague, and then I'll let your people go." And as soon as it eased up on him, he hardened his heart. And that's what they're doing right now. They're hardening their heart. And we got to bring real change, okay? So you can hashtag Breonna Taylor, hashtag George Floyd, and all those different things, but it will not mean a thing for here in San Diego to bring real change. And so we need you to get involved. Hashtag end the stops, okay? Hashtag care not cops, okay? Hashtag protect. Let us start moving towards ending these pretext stops. Let's start moving towards holding police accountable and getting real investigations in there where we have independent prosecutors that prosecute the police department. Let us start doing some things that's going to affect the real change from limiting how they police our community, but also when they do something, they're held accountable, all right? And also transparency. All right, I really need you to get involved. Speak to me, comment, let me know you want to get involved so we can start making a movement where we can really put pressure on these politicians down at City Hall, all of them, City Hall, the 9 council members, and County Board of Supervisors, All right, God bless you.